Hi, nice to meet you.
Please.
Keeping the European Green Deal on track is of paramount importance for the European Greens. Lead candidate for June's European elections, Terry Reintke, told Euronews about her party's goals and ambitions for the next 5 years.
How this is also affecting their everyday lives. So what I would like to do is obviously convince people that we need to stay on course for climate neutrality, because this is in everyone's interest. We are already seeing the dire consequences that the climate crisis has today, and especially in Europe, because Europe is the continent in the world that is heating up the fastest.
But making the European Green Deal a reality is, for the Greens, also important in other ways. When it comes to security, the deal could make the continent less dependent on unfriendly regimes for their economic survival. However, with the bloc now lagging behind China and the US when it comes to green investment, Reintke says Europe needs to catch up.
They know that only with a European strategy, only with the European model, we can compete with China, also with the US right now. But for that, we need to make the right calls. And for me, having a massive investment program from the European level that incentivizes member states to go down that road, that also makes some of the planning processes easier, because the money is coming from a European pot together and it's not member states only pushing for their interest, will be crucial.
Reintke did acknowledge the instrumental role EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has played in making the European Green Deal a political reality. But in recent times, von der Leyen has not committed herself enough to the project.
Members of this Parliament.
For me, it is quite clear that she has done good, that she has moved forward things in the last legislature, but it is absolutely unclear whether she will continue to do that. Especially towards the end of the legislature, she really lost traction, especially because of the resistance that she faced from her own party, the European People's Party, who were more and more attacking the Green Deal, going out of progressive pro-European majorities in the European Parliament, even when we talk about the nature restoration law. And I always went by bike.
Despite recent polls indicating the Greens could have around 20 seats less in the next parliament, Reintke is confident that a vigorous election campaign, which is now ongoing, can boost their numbers.
I think there is a strong warning for tonight. So.
Okay, we'll see. I'll look for the